Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Underworld Fairy and today we're going to be playing Nancy Drew Midnight in Salem. Now, when I got this game, I thought it was a mystery thriller kind of game. It turns out it's horror, and this is not what I signed up for. So, this is going to be interesting. I don't think it's as scary as they make it out to be, but yeah. So, before I go in, I did play the first part, and the whole time I thought it was recording, but it actually wasn't. So now I'm gonna do it again, but now I know everything that's gonna happen, for the first part at least. We're gonna go for amateur, of course, because, we're very much lacking in the gaming skills here. We try though. A plus for effort, right?
Dear Ned, Austria has been wonderful so far. Dad called. He wants me to get an old relic while I'm here, the Book of Apologies, which dates back to the 17th century witch trials in Salem. I'll be going to Mosam Castle to retrieve it before I head back to the States. It's said to be haunted, so I'm expecting some good scares and mysteries. Ever yours, Nancy.
Okay, just a side note. I will not be talking in cutscenes because to immerse ourselves in the game.
Feels like ages since I was on my last adventure. So, are you coming in?
That's alright, Miss Drew. I'd prefer to stay out here.
Why? It's so warm and inviting in here.
Yes, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. All of Judge Sewell's effects are there, just as your father requested. Although, I will tell you, as I told him, the desk is locked, and I don't have the key. But I will gladly stay and answer any questions you have. From the other side of this door. I recommend opening the window for some light. There's no electricity here. Well, in that room at least.
I forgot her name, Dr. Hurst or something, makes it seem like it's so haunted and scary, and it is absolutely fucking not.
Ah, much better. What a wonderful view.
Oh, great. You know, that room used to be a prison cell. Mosam Castle was the site of the most famous and violent witch trials in Austrian history. The Salzburg witch trials predate the Salem witch trials by 17 years, actually. After the incidents in Salem, Judge Sewell willed his personal effects to be preserved by whichever museum would have them. And since we are the premier historical reference on witch trials, it ended up here.
So, you've seen his Book of Apologies.
The book written by Judge Sewell? Oh, no. I've never actually been in that room.
You mind if I ask why? Is there something scarier in here than creaky floors?
Well, let's just say that ghosts exist in this castle. And if they do exist, they definitely haunt that room.
Ghost? Can't say I've ever seen one, but they are non-corporeal by definition.
Okay. So we have our phone here. Can you shut the fuck up? Find Book of Apologies.
Maleficarum. Wow. The Hammer of Witches itself. Gives me chills knowing what it did.
Yes, indeed. A how-to guide for hammering out witchcraft. It was written in 1487 by a man whose name I won't even bother to mention because he used bunk science to send hundreds, if not thousands, of people to their deaths.
Nice. You guys can pause if you want to read that, and I'm just gonna scroll down. Yay. I don't know what that did. It didn't, like, give us
There
anything.
really isn't much here.
Yes, Judge Sewell was a Puritan. They believed they should only have purposeful or utilitarian possessions, very little value outside their stated use.
I mean, they already have so little stuff. I don't know what he's talking about. No. Okay, so let's go to the desk.
Is this Judge Sewell's desk?
Ah, yes. That desk is where he spent most of his time working when he wasn't in court. Custom made. If the Book of Apologies does exist, he would have written it at that desk.
Okay, interesting to know.
And what's inside this alleged...
Your father didn't tell you? It was a ledger containing all the names of the accused witches from the Salem witch trials. Judge Sewell had doubts about his convictions, and he wrote the book as a means to make amends.
Oh, after they're all dead?
Allegedly.
Yes.
Okay, so the Book of Apologies is supposed to be here. It's gonna be here, but it's locked. Anyways, what's here? Search Sewell's disk, find Book of Apologies. Okay. So I was saying before that I'm not gonna talk on cutscenes, but there at some point I will, and you need to forgive me for that because, yeah, just saying, just a warning.
I found a letter. It's addressed to Abigail Hathorne.
What does it say?
I do regret to write to you in this state. I have been racked with guilt as my fervency of spirit was too great to determine a conviction just. He asks for her forgiveness and for God's.
Okay, you guys can pause if you want to read that. Okay, so we need to remember Hawthorne's name, I think, because it comes up at some
What does this
point.
mean?
So now, we're gonna search the desk. Nothing. I swear, I do not fucking understand how the historians did not find that here. The historians, the ones who study this shit, the ones who supposedly put all their time in this, and they couldn't figure out where the fucking key was. Anyways. So right click it. Yay. Now we're gonna open the desk.
What a clever desk. It even comes with a labyrinth.
That is... I mean, you do you, honey, if you think that's clever. No, go back. Okay. I like that there are puzzles to solve, because that's at least fun. Most of the game is like cutscenes.
Easy.
So there's the Book of Apologies.
I found it. It's here.
What? Really? Amazing!
It's locked behind some sort of cage, though. The lock says A.W. Any ideas?
A.W.? No. But I have some tools in the shop that might be able to cut it free. In my shop. I'll go. Meet me there.
Where is... Hey, wait. The Book of Apologies. It's locked.
No shit, honey. Take it. What the fuck are you waiting for? Okay. A very, very dumb move from our character. But what can we say?
Nancy! This way!
Where is that? Dr. Hurst?
Nancy Drew, it's Deirdre Shannon.
Deirdre? Can I call you back?
Deirdre?
I'm in the middle of...
Listen, I know we haven't exactly been besties in the past, but I'm in the middle of something big, and
Deirdre, I have to call you back.
Wait, don't hang up on me!
Elizabeth? Elizabeth! Hey! What are you doing? What? The book! They took the book!
Because he didn't take the book with you. Also, guys, I think she's a detective.
Stop! Stop running!
Come on, girly, go.
Gotta move slowly. Come on.
You're a dumb bitch, that's all I'm gonna say.
No! Gotta figure out which way they went. Must be a clue here.
Why would someone leave their torn plane ticket here? I don't get it. I don't get it.
A ticket to Boston.
It's the key to the AW thing. To the book's cage.
A-W. Same it. This canister looks to have been used as a homemade smoke bomb. Yes, Deirdre. What is it?
You know where I am right now? Salem.
Salem? As in, witch trial Salem?
Obvi. Come on, Drew. My cousin has... well, she's gotten into some trouble here, and I thought I could help her out. But it turns out this situation is much more complicated than I anticipated. So now, I'm calling you to ask for some... guidance.
You want my help?
Ugh, yes, don't make this more painful. I could use your professional opinion, okay?
Well, it so happens that the case I'm on is connected to Boston, which is just nearby Salem. And I was never a big believer in coincidences.
Oh, are you sure?
I'd love to.
Seriously?
I thought I had reached a dead end, but it looks like I have to go to Massachusetts anyway. In any case, a fresh perspective would do me good.
Ugh, you're already annoying me, and you're not even here yet.
You're welcome. I think it might even be fun.
Oh, this is so the worst idea I've ever had. I'll pick you up from the airport.
Okay, so I think they're both detectives, and yeah, they're like rival detectives.
I
think.
appreciate you coming here, Drew.
I'm just glad you didn't change your mind and leave me at the airport.
Might have crossed my mind. Keep the excessive cheeriness under control, and we'll be fine.
She's a fucking bitch.
No promises.
Where were you, by the way?
Austria,
Did I interrupt a vacation with Ned?
didn't you bring me here to help with a case?
Yes, I did. And that's it.
Okay, now she's gonna ramble about how like this is sensitive and family and
Was
shit.
anyone hurt?
Happened in the middle of the night. No one was there, thankfully. The house wasn't completely destroyed, but the person who lived there had to move out. Just so we're clear, this is my case. I know you're a detective and everything, but this is personal. It's family. Well, extended. And from my father's side. But whatever, that's not the point. It's personal. You take my lead, okay?
She's
Of
getting
course.
defensive, Jesus.
But
Well, I have done this a couple of times, Deirdre. And in my experience, we can cover twice as much ground if we work side by side.
you know, respect your experience and whatever, but family trumps experience. It's sensitive, and I don't want you messing it up by being too
what?
you. You're a question machine.
You're so fucking
This
rude.
requires gentle handling.
She's so fucking rude, I
Delicate.
cannot.
And that's been your approach.
Well, like I say, I need help.
So, can I ask some questions?
Like anyone could stop you.
That's-
Why don't we start with your extended family?
They're cousins. The Perrys. Parry.
Oh, like in fencing.
Yes. Tegan is the older one. May is younger. They had a difficult childhood, okay? And now May is suspected of committing arson on the most important historic mansion in Salem. And I know it's not true. I know it.
What can you tell me about May?
She has a reputation as a troublemaker. Seems like a loner to me. Maybe a bit odd at times. Sometimes she can even sense things before they happen.
Odd how?
I don't know. Troubled teen stuff, difficult time as a kid. Oddest thing is, she won't give an alibi.
That would be seen as suspicious.
That's the problem. Everyone is so suspicious of her.
Because she
Prejudice,
did
I
it.
guess. Because of... well, you'll see.
Sounds like we should talk to her soon.
Where do you think we're going?
What does Tegan think about this?
She's worried about May, obviously. Tegan isn't like May. She's upstanding. She works at the Salem Museum and doesn't know a thing about criminal cases, which is why she contacted me.
One more question. What can you tell me about this historic mansion?
It's called the Hathorn House, and it's old. Like, really old. And now it's been set on fire.
Nothing else significant about it?
Well, yeah, a lot of things. But one that's kinda why you're here.
Which is why.
The Hathorn House is haunted.
You know who haunts it? The guy where the letter he was apologizing to a girl. She haunts it. Because they have the same name. And she's mad.
What do you mean, haunted?
Exactly that. There's ghosts.
Deirdre.
I don't believe it either, Drew. But I can't explain it. Everyone seems to think they exist. With so many sightings, even if it isn't real ghosts, something is definitely going on. I thought that maybe you can disprove them. So, would you please get out of my car and come inside?
So I'm working as a ghostbuster now. Cool.
If we're going
How
to
tall
work
am I? Holy shit.
side by side, you'd better learn to keep up with me.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Sorry, I'm gonna be less aggressive about this.
You must be Nancy. Thank you so much for coming. You know, you live in the same neighborhood for 20 years, and you'd expect your neighbors to be a little more understanding when your family is falsely accused of a horrific crime. Oh, I'm sorry. How are you, Deirdre?
I'm good, thanks.
Tegan Perry, welcome to my home. Well, our home, although right now my parents are literally on safari in Namibia, so while their daughter is being convicted of a crime she didn't commit, I'm taking care of things around here. They'll be home soon. Hopefully. A very expensive courier is tracking them down in the bush.
The fuck is
Top
she on
notch. I
about?
found him on the internet. Deirdre tells me you'll be assisting her in clearing my sister's name.
Assisting? Yeah.
She's innocent. I don't know why
She's
she won't
offended.
help herself. She's got a difficult reputation. Well, you know, Deirdre, what people here can be like. She doesn't trust easily, not since... I'm sorry, are you hungry? There's clam chowder, homemade. A little taste of New England. I made up the guest bedroom for you, Nancy. Deirdre, sorry, you're bunking with May. Make yourselves at home. Oh, I almost forgot. After you girls get comfortable, you two should swing by the museum. Might as well take in some history while you're here, right? Just don't get suckered into that witch's walking tour. Olivia Ravencroft is not a witch. She would have you believing all kinds of nonsense about the town being full of ghosts.
I thought you two used to be friends.
That was a long time ago. Look, I'm sorry, I gotta get going. Running late to an appointment.
Thanks, Tegan. I appreciate you letting us stay. Before you go, do you have time for a quick question?
Nancy, we
Look
just
at how
got
she's
here.
looking at her.
Sorry.
Oh my
I know
gosh.
you're in a rush. It would really help.
It's hilarious.
Of course. I have time for one question, if it'll help.
I think we're all curious about May. Not about this. I mean, I'm curious about both, to be honest. And we have one fucking question. Look at how she's looking at us. She wants to kill us, I swear.
Do you mind introducing me to May?
Sure. What do you want to ask her?
Well, I'd like to start with what she was doing on the night that the arson took place.
Look, May hasn't had an easy life, okay?
Not easy in what way? I don't want to be insensitive. I'm just trying to understand why she'd be seen as a suspect because of her past.
An accident happened when she was younger,
I
and
cannot.
you might want to ask about it when you see her. Don't. You'll only upset her. She's not very forthcoming with strangers, and people tend to judge on appearances. You understand?
I understand completely. So she trusts you, right?
Yes.
So, did she tell you what she was doing on that night?
No. But she's innocent, I know.
Okay.
I can't. Every time she
How do
looks
you
at us,
know?
I cannot.
She's my sister. I just know, alright? Sorry. Things have been stressful around here. I really do appreciate your help. Okay. Bye.
Look, now she looks normal. I mean, she did tell us to not ask
You
questions.
Tegan said you've been in town for days, but you haven't come by.
I know. I had to check in with your case at the, Look, I didn't want to bother you. How you holding up?
I've been accused of worse.
No, you haven't.
She looks like a witch. She
Hey,
does.
at least
May
I got
looks
you to
like
get
a
off
witch.
your butt and finally visit me.
Oh, this is the girl I was telling you about. Nancy Drew.
Nice to meet you.
Rude bitch. And why are you angry at me?
She really doesn't want to talk. This could be difficult. Any advice?
Do better? I'll be in the kitchen.
Oh my god, what a fucking bitch. She wants to fight me. She really wants to fight me. Anyways, I'm gonna end the episode here. I mean, we've had enough of the story for one episode. I'm liking it so far, to be honest. I think if just like things could go faster, and if we had like more control of the story, I guess. I don't know how to say it. Anyways, yeah, but overall I'm just liking the game, and I hope. I didn't want it to be a horror from at the beginning, but now seeing how it is and everything, I actually want it to be horror. Like, I want to be scared. I want to see, like, give me your best shot. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed and that you were entertained enough to tune in for the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in another video. Bye bye!